Gentlemen, welcome back to another video, yet again with your boy, Mr. Fabulous himself. Today we're going to talk about something that a lot of us don't like to think about, and that is why taking a step backwards oftentimes allows us to take 10 steps backwards, right? So what do I mean? Well, a lot of times when things don't go our way, what do we do? Very simple. A lot of us just keep pushing and pushing and pushing. We expect a different result. But did you actually know that the actual definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result? And we're not insane, are we now? I mean, some might consider us insane, but we don't have to actually act like an insane person. So how can we stop doing this and change our life by actually reflecting, on the things that we're currently doing and why it's not working out? A lot of people, or put it this way, John D. Rockefeller, I like to use people who are probably at the epitome of, whatever they pursue. And he said, most people are too busy working to get rich. What does he mean by that? Nowadays, everyone is simply stuck in the day-to-day activities, working the job, just getting shit done, and they don't have time to think and reflect on what they're actually doing. They're just in this constant dream, and they don't realize that they have to just wake up, right? So what do? We need to reflect and see what we do different, right? Why do I tell you guys to journal so much? Why do you think I try to hammer it down your head? It's very simple, because it's one of the easiest tools to have a reflection of your day-to-day and look at it in the morning, look at it at midday if you need to, and look at it at your night. You will see your goals, you will see your dreams, you will see how you felt that day. And then you can decide, okay, hell, for 10 days, I've been doing the same thing. I've been eating shit. I haven't been drinking my water. I've been waking up late. My life is going downhill. If you continue doing the same thing, do you think A, life is getting better, or B, life is going to stay the same or probably get worse? Let me tell you, it is B 99% of the time. Am I telling you to not use, action and force in order to get shit done? No. What I'm saying is, if you realize you're running against a wall, don't keep running against that goddamn wall, right? Look at it and be like, is there a door somewhere I can use? Can I walk around here? What can we change? Why don't we do that? Well, again, we're stuck in a dream. And what's the first thing you do when you are coming out of a dream? You wake up. So guys, use this as a reminder to become conscious again. Stop living unconsciously in your life and just doing your day-to-day activities. Why am I telling you to have a regime, to have a certain set of things that you do in the morning? Because it puts you in a conscious level. You're consciously choosing to stay hydrated. You're consciously choosing to do breath work, right? Which is one of the things that every human being does unconscious. We breathe every single day, right? So do it consciously. Why are we taking a cold shower? Because most of you guys just go in the shower, wash yourself. What a fucking shitty day is about to be. You don't think about anything. But by consciously turning the water cold, you're doing something you don't want to do, first of all. And second of all, you're taking control of your day. And the same thing goes to journaling. You do something every single day consciously, and you consciously put down what you want to achieve, right? Once you start to reflect, you can actually adjust your approach, and you will see oftentimes the most simple solution is the best solution. But we simply didn't think about it because we were in our dream, right? And it doesn't have to be a nightmare, guys. Life is a nightmare for most. Why? Because we choose to live in a nightmare because we don't tend to wake up. If you have a bad dream, you tend to wake up. Then why are you not doing it in your day-to-day life? If you're not where you are, or if you're not where you want to be in life, you need to wake up and start living consciously again. Most people forget. Sometimes we live consciously for a couple of days and we go back to our bad habits, right? So guys, I want to hammer it down your throat. Keep journaling. Journal every day, even if you don't like what you're writing down. Even if your day goes, yesterday fucking sucked. I did this and this and this. I ate garbage food. I didn't drink water. I didn't get my project done. I didn't do any of my goals. Well, don't feel bad about yourself. Use that information, reflect on it, and refine your next day. You can change the past. You can't control the future, but you can most certainly control the present, right? So with setting the intention the night before or the morning of, now you have this 24-hour block where you can do whatever you think is necessary in order to get to the life where you want to be. And remember, failure only means that you're learning something new. Because if you failed at something, it actually just means you didn't know what to do. Well, most of the time, maybe you just were lazy. But that is something that you learn too. Stop being a lazy cunt, right? It's very simple, guys. Live consciously. That's the number one thing I'm trying to tell you guys. And that's why you need to reflect. And sometimes taking that one step back allows you to go 10 steps forward. So what can you do every single day? One, start journaling. If you don't like to write, use your phone, record it every day, and listen to it the next day, right? If you want to rather draw some symbols because it goes deeper in your mind, draw. Draw what you did yesterday. Draw what you're going to do today. Draw what you're going to do tomorrow. Visualize in your mind how you're literally changing your life. Embrace failure. We all learn failure isn't good, right? If you get an F in school, it's horrible. No one tells you, man, you learned something out of that to tell you, you didn't study. You did this wrong. You're going to be a failure in your life. It's not the case, guys. The people that fail the most tend to become the best winners. Look at any athlete. Look at any entrepreneur. Most people failed hundreds of times before they won because their goal is so significant that it takes failure in order to learn. And remember this, every time you fail, you're getting one step closer to finding the proper solution. And most people don't like to fail. So if they fail once, maybe they'll try again. They fail twice, maybe this isn't my thing. If they fail 3 times, they're like, shit, let me not do this again, right? If you do it the same thing over and over again and you're failing, well, you're just an idiot. You're not reflecting on what you did wrong. So fail, but use the failure as a learning lesson and embrace it. Become the best version. Strive for failure. I'm not telling you go out there and want to fail. I'm telling you make your goal so significant that you're bound to fail. And if you don't fail, you did an amazing job. But it's going to be quite difficult not to fail, or you just didn't set goals that are hard enough, right? I can tell you guys, for me personally, I didn't have a single fight in my career where I wasn't injured. And my hardest setback was in the same year. I just finished fighting. I got a surgery in January. I got my ankle surgery done. I couldn't train for, I think it was like 4 months, couldn't put pressure on my ankle. I got back to my first training session. It was like an outside session. It was slippery. I slipped and I tore my LCL. I was out for 6 months, 7 months. I'm just now getting back into training. But what it allowed me to do was focus on the things I wasn't focusing on, right? I have a better physique. I have more strength. I have more endurance. I might not have the same technical skill, but I'll get back into rhythm. But I'm stronger. I'm a better athlete. I put more time into my business, into making money, into becoming more educated in the field that I want to pursue. And I would have never done it if I would have just continued blindly fighting, right? If your goal is to only be a fighter, it sucks, 100%. But if your life is to be a fighter, not just in the cage, but in life, these lessons help you. I would have never healed all my injuries if I wouldn't have torn my LCL, because I wouldn't have given myself the time to heal, right? So that one step backwards actually allows me to take 10 steps further. I can train harder now. I don't have to worry about my knee. I don't have to worry about my ankle. I can just go full force and I don't have to worry about it. And now I know if my diet is shit, I'm more prone to get injuries. If I don't sleep enough, I'm more prone to get injuries. If I don't take a rest day, I'm more prone to take injuries. Guys, You got to remember, patience isn't a passive activity. You have to choose to be patient, to trust in your own ability to achieve something, and that is the hardest thing. That's when we get into our own way. We get in our own head. We want things to be done faster than they should be. So stay patient. Reflect on your days and embrace failure. Gentlemen, if this helped you or someone that you know, subscribe, share the video, like it, put something in the comments that you'd like to learn, something you'd like me to talk about, maybe hear my opinion about. And for now, I hope that anything that you put in your mind will succeed. I hope that you have a fantastic day, and I wish to stay blessed. Have a good one, guys.